Please subscribe to my channel for more video. Please like and share. Judge annoyed over claim about Moses Obeid's hospitalization. Moses Obeid's barrister has had to apologize to a Supreme Court judge after information about his client's hospitalization was found to be incorrect. Justice Patricia Bergin of the NSW Supreme Court was clearly annoyed. On Friday, her associate had received an email from Moses Obeid's solicitor David Weinberger asking for an extension of time because Mr. Obeid had been in hospital for the last 10 days or so and would be in hospital a little longer. But the opposing solicitor, Psaltis from Colin Biggers and Paisley CBP, noticed that the fine print on an attachment revealed that Moses Obeid had been discharged more than a week earlier, on December 4. Justice Bergin extracted an apology from Mr. Obeid's barrister David Weinberger, who admitted the information about his client's hospitalization was wrong. The 45-year-old son of former labor kingpin David Obeid, as well his family's company, Obeid Corporation, are being pursued by their former solicitors, CBP, over the $565,092 legal bill plus $100,000 in interest. In September, the law firm obtained a separate judgment against Moses Obeid for $179,818.54. CBP has indicated it will move to bankrupt Mr. Obeid if he doesn't meet the court-ordered monthly installments of $16,000. Another judgment against Obeid Corp. for $21,458.61 was recently paid by the Obeids after CBP served an examination notice on the directors. CBP was retained by the Obeids in December 2008 to defend a claim by the City of Sydney that Mr. Obeid and his company, Streetscape, owed millions of dollars in unpaid royalties for secretly selling the council's multifunction poles overseas. The multi-million-dollar legal battle ended with bankruptcy action against Moses Obeid and his company, Streetscape, ordered to pay $16.6 million to the council. By the time the council had the Obeid-appointed liquidators removed from Streetscape and ones appointed by the court installed, the cupboard was bare. The liquidator appointed by the court has been unable to identify assets out of which the judgment could be paid, the council said at the time. The retrial had been ordered over Moses Obeid's personal liability for the debt, but in June 2014 the matter was settled. The City of Sydney felt that even if they won, their chance of getting any money out of Moses Obeid was remote. The city agreed to settle the case rather than continue incurring further legal costs, as it is clear from Mr. Obeid's conduct to date that Streetscape and Mr. Obeid will continue to use legal action to avoid making payment to the city. A spokesman for the City of Sydney said, "At the time, we remain concerned the pool process is unfair, lacks transparency and needs to be changed," he said. The unions have advised staff who do not wish to be made redundant to sit tight pending further consultation with management. In an update to staff, Alan Sunderland, the ABC acting director of People, said the Fair Work Commission had given the public broadcaster the go-ahead for its plans to advise staff in pools if they were potentially redundant. He said the message to staff was simple: if you are potentially redundant and you want to go, the ABC will proceed with that. Mr. Sunderland welcomed the Commission's recommendation, saying it would end uncertainty for staff in pools who are concerned about whether or not they face potential redundancy. "We will therefore be proceeding as planned to run those skills assessments and let those involved know the outcome by the middle of this week," he said. "We will therefore be proceeding as planned to run those skills assessments and let those involved know the outcome by the middle of this week," he said. However, it was documents filed in the fiercely fought battle with the council which ultimately undid the Obeid empire. Those documents, obtained by Fairfax Media, revealed millions of dollars had flowed through a series of family trusts. The documents also linked the Obeids to the ownership of Circular Quay cafes and connections to a suspicious coal deal. Subsequently, Moses Obeid and his father, Eddie, were found to be corrupt by the Independent Commission Against Corruption over the granting of a coal exploration license which covered their farm in the Long Valley, near Mudgee. Eddie Obeid's criminal charge over the circular key case will be in court on December 18. The CBP matter will resume in February.